accomplish is excited to be critiqued by so many different perspectives on his speaking style and effectiveness. Presenting, you said how much? Matt Sherry. Matt Sherry, you said how much?
2018, what a year, wasn't it? As we enter January, many of us start to look forward. Some reflect back, the highs and lows of the previous year. For me, two things stand out that hit both the high and low. On the high side, my girlfriend moved in. The first time I've ever lived with a significant other. That in and of itself is an entire another speech. With her came a small cat and a 45-pound German Shepherd who, when you leave him off the bed, sleeping alone and cold on the ground, he gives you a face like the dogs from the Sarah McLachlan commercial. His eyes pierce into your soul. The other thing I have to reflect on and remember is earlier this year, I had my first surgery, a low point for me. I herniated a disc in my low back and was forced to have back surgery in mid-April. I spent the entire first quarter hobbling around like an old man on a cane, one step away from my hips bursting into dust. You may be thinking to yourself, girlfriend moves in, broken back. What could this purchase be? I was talking to a friend of mine, and I had mentioned that I had had my mattress for my bed since I was in high school. He stopped me dead in my tracks. He said, Matt, you need to be more strategic with your stupidity. I thought to myself, you know what, you're probably right. It's probably time. That, plus the fact that I've got more roommates now that are consistently in that bed with me, I'm going to need a little more space. It's time to upgrade. So being the millennial that I am, I began my search online. And guys, I had a stunning epiphany about mattresses. They are crazy expensive. You better be ready to take out a second mortgage on your house if you're going mattress shopping. It blew me away how expensive these things had gotten since I had last been in the market. And when I say I had last been in the market, I meant my parents were last. But we decided it's a worthwhile endeavor. So Samantha and I, we start shopping and we go to a mattress firm together. I need to fill you in a little bit about the differences between myself and Samantha. I am an extremely frugal person. In fact, I'm that type of person that after tutor sends out an email saying, I'll give anyone a free beer who's willing to come speak at my Toastmasters club, I respond to that email in the first 30 seconds. I don't let these things pass me. Samantha, maybe on the other end of that spectrum. She likes the finer things. She's known to come home from a shopping experience where she says, Matt, look at what I got today. It's a new blouse. I say, oh, that's nice. How much was it? Well, it was 40% off. It's not an answer, but okay. How much was it? She doesn't seem to understand retail psychology. She doesn't seem to understand that people never sell candles for $40 and then discount them down. Still 60% off. Time to move these $18 candles. Babe, they were always $18. She falls for this over and over and over again, and I try to articulate that to her in the best way possible. But we find ourselves in a mattress firm. And I do need to write a letter to this mattress firm employee because he was an incredible salesperson. But damn it, he screwed me over. We go in there. First thing he sees, there's the two of us, and he comes up to us and he gives us this spiel. I love helping young people because what I do when I sell a mattress, I get to impact your life for the next 20 years. And Samantha's let's get to the brass tacks, buddy. Come on, let's move this along. So what does he do? He brings us to his most expensive floor mattress. How many of you all are familiar with purple mattresses? Have you guys heard of this new technology? I mean, it's comfortable, don't get me wrong. But we lie down in this thing and he's going on and on about the new purple technology and how it allows for cooling ventilation to sweep you into sleep. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, this mattress alone is already $3,000. Whew. But then he really gets Samantha going. So we're lying on the mattress and he goes, guys, this is how people are supposed to sleep. And all of a sudden it goes, me, feet raise up, me. All of a sudden we find ourselves in this type of position. This is called zero gravity. This is how human beings were meant to sleep. And because I like working with young people, I'm going to do you all a favor. I'm going to knock $700 off of the sticker price. Samantha freaks out. $700! $700 off! How can we leave this offer on the table? I say, okay, sir, so why don't you go ahead and let's print the invoice. Let's see how much this thing is going to cost us. It ended up being a $5,500 bed all in. Oh, man. I won this battle, guys. I got her off that mattress. We ended up ordering a tuft and needle mattress. But she said to me after we ordered that mattress, you know, since we got your mattress, I get to pick the sheets. And you know that, guys, you know, when she said your mattress, you know she was not happy about our purchasing decision. So I learned a few things. I learned that you need a ridiculously high thread count in order to be comfortable in life. You need 2 sets of sheets because me in the last 15 years living with one and been living in squalor. But we came to a good consensus and we were able to get a new king-size bed that we actually had our first night's sleep in last night. Oh, I slept like sweet baby Jesus back in his manger days. Samantha still seems a little sour on the whole thing. This purchase taught me a lot about my upcoming relationship and future large purchases that I have coming on the horizon with Samantha. My one piece of advice to you, if you're all thinking about getting a new mattress, lie down on your bed, look at your bank account, and ask yourself, you said how much? Mr. Toby.